Welcome back. We are now going to start with the second part of our contest. We're going to be doing grade 3 and 4 now. We're going to see contestants. Once again, let me remind you that grade 3 and 4 have written their own speeches. All right? So what you're seeing today is not only their hard work, in showmanship, but also their creativity, their writing creativity. The first contestant is getting ready. All right. So we're gonna see longer speeches now. All right. They're gonna be around 3 to 4 minutes each. Okay. And they're gonna be about different subjects that they have chosen themselves. All the students have chosen their own topic about what to write about. All right. So take that into consideration. When you hear them, when you see their speeches and see their hard work, they have actually done, an amazing job. Just writing things in a different language. Because as you well know, Chinese and English are not languages that are similar at all at times. And the way that they have written some of the stories are just truly amazing. Anyway, so we're about to start. Our first contestant is going to be Erin. So everybody, welcome Erin to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Erin. My topic is the forest of fantasy. It was a normal Friday morning. I skipped school because I was feeling a little sick. I was sitting in my comfortable bedroom, looking out my large glass window. I saw a strange hole in an oak tree in the backyard. I never noticed it before, so I got up and looked a little closer. Suddenly, a spinning portal opened, and an impulse struck me. When I opened my eyes, I looked around and saw many special animals that I'd never seen before. Colorful 5-legged deer, buzzing flies with 2 heads, 4-eyed cats that had 7 tails. I somehow landed in a magical forest. I spotted a treasure chest in a pile of wood. Could it be gold inside? I was very curious to find out. I slowly walked to the edge. I reached as far as my little arm could stretch. Yet I still couldn't get it. I decided to march right into a disgusting mud. As soon as I stepped into the pit, my feet started sinking straight to the bottom. I couldn't move my legs or feet, and soon my whole body was stuck. I was sinking and sinking fast. I was gonna die. Final thought, I looked at my family and friends. Farewell, everyone, farewell. Hello! Look at all the space down here. My hands and feet are free again. I saw a flying yellow Lamborghini circling around me. So I hopped in. It took me into a mysterious cave surrounded by lava. When I drove in, I saw the most beautiful pond in my life. Everything around me was so perfect, but because the cave was near the burning lava, I was getting really hot. So I jumped into the pond and stepped out some cold, sweet water. Afterwards, I felt a little dizzy and sick to my stomach. I swam to the surface and passed out on some cold rocks. This time, when I woke up, the chest was right in front of me, with a note on top. Find the map. You got the key to the chest. Huh? What map? Just then, I saw something shiny at the bottom of the water. I took a deep breath, dove in and found the map. It's red. You must pass the scary dragon forest and find a black hole. Jump in and receive your reward. Remember, never take things that don't belong to you. Okay, this seems pretty easy, so off I went. I read the map and tried to find the forest, but I kept getting lost. I started looking and listening for dragons instead. At last, I saw the dragons flying above and followed them to the nest. I tiptoed through the forest and made it to the other side. Just when I thought I was safe, I saw the flames coming from the dragons. I quickly searched for a black hole. It was so dark, everything was black. I kept running and running, and luckily, I fell right into the hole. When I came through, there was a key on the floor, just as I noticed it. I opened the chest and saw many shooting stars inside. I carefully put just a few into my pocket. Oh no! My pocket was starting to get hot. It's getting hotter and hotter. I found my whole body starting to burn. When I opened my eyes, I was laying in bed with an ice pack on my forehead. I was having a fever. Oh, I guess that's what I get for trying to take something that's not mine. Thank you for listening.
All right, what a great poem. What a great speech. You gotta be careful with portals apparently and things that don't belong to you. So, just rules to live by. Our next contestant is gonna be Alicia. He's coming up. Everybody welcome Alicia to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Alicia. My topic is secrets. Do you have any secrets that you never told anyone, even your best friends? Maybe you're scared of what other people will think of you, or maybe you feel shy, or maybe you want to keep it all to yourself because it makes you feel special. One day when I went to school, I found out we were having a huge quiz in our math class. You know, I hate math so much, and we even like going to school. Shh, what am I going to do? I didn't study at all, and I knew I would fail and get in big trouble. So I opened the window and climbed out before the quiz. I flew to the playground, played on the sunset, and ran around on the beautiful green grass. You must be wondering how I was able to fly. Was there a helicopter waiting for me? No, the truth is I have wings. But how? One summer while I was walking into the jungle to pick some berries, there was a girl with a broken leg standing in front of a peach tree. She said, "Can you climb up and grab my basket for me? If you do, I will give you something special." So I helped her get a basket. It was a little scary because the tree was tall, but I did it. Suddenly, something started to grow my back. It was very painful at first. But then, I looked down and felt my feet leave the ground. I was so happy I had these beautiful wings that could take me anywhere. However, I never told my parents because they might have thought it was too dangerous. So every day I will hide my wings into my clothes, making sure nobody could see them. When I use my wings, it takes a lot out of me, so I often need afternoon naps. Whenever school is over, I always take out my homework and put it on my desk. Magically, my homework is always finished when I wake up. When I know how, a special friend pops up from inside my desk and only comes out when there's work to do. When she finishes, she goes back to rest. Just like that, my homework is finished, and I don't need to worry about anything. Yes! My last and biggest secret is why I am always the first to arrive anywhere I go. I'm never late to school, ego, dinner, or even to bed. There's a big reason why. I don't need to do much to get ready for school. I can even sleep until the last minute because I simply write what I want to do, where I want to go. And just like that, I'm done. I just step into a magical hole behind the closet. And when I come out, I'm just right where I need to be. At first, I thought I should keep this secret to myself, so I never said anything to anyone. But you guys make me feel very safe, and I feel like I can trust you. I believe having these abilities makes me feel very special and makes me me. So next time you see a girl flying in the sky, shh, let's just keep this little secret between us. Thank you for listening.
Great story, huh? Well, I know who's gonna have a great Instagram account, huh? She's gonna save on drone money. Now, our next contestant It's going to be Austin. Austin, please come to the stage. Everybody else, welcome, Austin.
Hello everyone, my name is Austin. I'm from class 3C. Today, I'm going to tell a story about if I had a magic pen. One day, I got 60 on my test. When I got home, my mom asked me, "What did you get on your test?" I said I didn't want to tell her. She was very angry. The next day, I found a strange pen as I was walking home. It looked like a normal pen, but for some reason I picked it up, even though it was dirty. After I got home, I used the pen to write my homework. When I wrote the first word, the pen helped me write the rest. It was correct, so I thought maybe this pen was magical. But I didn't know who the owner was. Could I keep it? If I had a magic pen, I would let it help me write my test. So I always got 100 on my test. Then the teacher would not be angry and my mom would not grumble at me. Then I want a magic pen to help me write my homework, so I could just watch TV and play video games with my friends. I wouldn't need to review for my test, and I could tell my mom I got 100 on my test, so she will be proud of me. I could also go out and play with my friends more. A magic pen would also allow me to draw anything and make it real. But to make it real, you needed to say a magic word. If you said it, you could draw anything that you wanted. But if my drawing was ugly, the item I get would be too. I could even draw another me. If my mom was angry, I could hide and tell it to talk to my mom. I could also draw another Earth and use Black Planet as my home. I could live there, but I need to draw a spaceship to get there. I could even draw a house there and make it from diamonds. The possibilities are endless. They'd only be limited by my imagination and my drawing skill. The magic pen would be good, but there are also bad sides. If everything was easy, I wouldn't try hard at school or home. The magic pen would help me write my homework and tests, so I never learned the things that the teacher was teaching us. Also, if they learned I could write very fast and always be right, they would all come to my seat and give me more work to do. Then I wouldn't be able to read my comics. But if I was the owner of the magic pen, I couldn't just throw it away, because it would fly right back. I thought the magic pen would make me lazy and stupid, so I decided it would be better not to have a magic pen. I went to a river and threw it away, but later I found it back in my bag. Soon, my friend came to play with me. I asked my friend to help me throw it away. I don't know what he did, but the pen never came back again. I was very happy, but now I only get 60 on my test again. But my friend is suddenly getting perfect grades and doing amazing things. Maybe we could take turns. Thank you for listening.
Great speech. You know, we've learned, I think this lesson twice with this speech. Just never take things that don't belong to you. Just trouble. But, you know, if you could draw some $100 bills, that would be nice. Anyway, the next contestant is going to be Ben. So, please, let's welcome Ben to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Ben. I'm from class 3A. Today, my topic is things I wish I could forget. One day, I was riding the bus. I found a book under my seat. The title of the book was, "If you leave me, things will vanish forever." I thought, it seems like such a silly title. How in the world could that be true? So, of course, I opened the book and turned to the first page. Let's see. Page 1. There was a picture of a
over a tree and 2 apples hang from it. Then, after a few seconds, the apples disappeared. When I turned to the next page, there was an old man sitting on a bench. He was moving his lips, but I couldn't hear anything. I put the book closely to my ears to hear more clearly. I finally heard what a whisper word. I can help you forget anything you want. I have so many different feelings. I felt a bit confused, but definitely a little excited. So I started to whisper back to the old man about a few things that happened last year. I knew the first thing I wanted to forget was my horrible spelling bee like eagle. That day, we lined up one by one. My heart was beating fast. Finally, it was my turn. I stepped up, listened for my word. Pastor, my teacher said. P-E-S-E-T-E-R. Oh no! What did I say? I saw the red X from my teacher, and I quickly rushed down to take a seat. I immediately started to cry because I knew how to spell the word. I practiced for so long, and every time we practiced in class, I always got 100%. I had spent the last month studying for this day, and just like that, it was over. To make things even worse, I also failed almost all of my midterms. I remember it like it was just yesterday. I woke up extra early to review. I went downstairs, and as I took a sip of my apple juice, I saw a huge flying cockroach land right on my cup. I screamed, knocked over my cup. Everything spilled, and it was a huge mess. I looked at the clock and then realized I was also late. So I grabbed my stuff and ran to school. When I got to the classroom, everyone was already in the middle of their exam. My teacher was very angry and said, "You are so late. Go sit in the back and start writing." I rushed through my exam, afraid I wasn't going to finish. I handed it in and then realized I missed 2 pages. After that, everything went wrong and started to look like a different language. When I went back home, my parents were waiting for me on the couch. My teacher had told them about my test, and I was in trouble. It was horrible. With all the bad luck that I was having, something even worse happened. One day, I was swimming at my friend's house. All of a sudden, I heard a loud crack. I turned around and saw my friend had stepped on my favorite toy car, and it was destroyed. I got out of the pool to see if I could fix it, but I couldn't. It was broken forever. I got really upset and punched it in the face. It started to cry, and everyone started yelling and shouting at me. I felt very bad afterwards. After speaking to the book, the old man said he decided to help me. He told me he could erase these 3 terrible events, but it might be a little unsafe. I didn't stop to think and said, "Yes, please." When the old man reached out his hands, the bus suddenly stopped and the book fell on the ground. Who am I? What am I doing here? Who are you? Why am I on the stage now? Ah! Thank you for listening.
All right. What a great performance. Good luck to Ben finding his parents now. All right. Our next contestant is going to be Braden. So please welcome Braden to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Braden. I'm from class 3C. Today, I'm going to talk about superstitions. There are many superstitions from around the world. Some are strange, some are funny, and some are even crazy. But whatever the superstition is, it is still very important to a country or a place. There are also some superstitions that you have to follow when you are taking a trip to other countries. Today, I'm going to share some superstitions that you should know about. Let's talk about superstitions from Taiwan. In Taiwan, there are lots of things that you must be careful about. First, never write another person's name in red. Normally, red is a good color, but in this case, red means blood. And writing someone's name in red indicates that they could suffer a serious injury or even die soon. Second, don't pick up a red envelope on the street. If you pick up the envelope and take the money inside, you must marry a ghost bride. I don't even like girls that much. I definitely don't want to marry a ghost. Last, don't point at the moon with your finger. It's rude to the moon goddess Chang'e, and she will get revenge by cutting your ear off. So, better not point at the moon when you want to show it to your friends. Those are important things to remember when you are traveling in Taiwan. Next, I'm going to tell you about some good superstitions from around the world. First, stepping in dog poop is not always bad. Stepping in dog poop is considered good luck in France if you do it with your left foot. If you do it with your right foot, you better go and clean your shoes right away. Well, clean them either way. They probably stink. Next, the next one is a Russian superstition. If bird poop lands on you or something that belongs to you, it will bring you wealth. So maybe you should read under a tree next time. Last, spilling water behind someone is a nice gesture in Serbia. They believe that it brings good luck if you drip water behind a person. But I think that's rude no matter where you are. Also, it will be weird to be followed by someone pouring water. And last, I'll tell you about bad superstitions from around the world. For example, in the Philippines, it's believed that the color red attracts lightning. They never wear red during a storm so they won't get shocked. I wonder if certain colors attract more lightning. Maybe I could test it on my friends. Next, don't let your purse touch the floor in Brazil, because it means that you have no money. So even if you are carrying a large bag and you want to have a rest, you better keep it off the floor, or maybe someone will just steal the things. The last superstition I'm going to share is from Italy. It says that if an owl is in your house, someone in your family will die. But how did the owl get into their houses? Those are some superstitions that you have to be aware of when you are going to different countries with different cultures. You shouldn't laugh at these superstitions because it could be very rude to the people in those countries. And I think everyone should travel around the world to learn more about different places. Traveling around and learning is always better than just reading a book. Thank you for listening.
When I first came here, I didn't know I was going to be entertained and learn something today. All right, so for the next trip, talk to Brayden about it. All right, our next contestant is going to be Champion. So, Champion, let's welcome him to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Champion. I'm from 3C. Today I'm telling everyone a story about a dream I had. Once I had a good day. I got 100 on 5 tests. My mom was so happy, so she bought me many presents to celebrate. She also said that I didn't need to write my homework that day. I was so happy. Now I could play all day. I thought I was the luckiest child in the world. I played until 11 p.m. I was so tired that I fell asleep as soon as my head hit the pillow. I woke up in a strange world. I saw superpower people. The people were using magical things like flying clothes, clothes-changing closets, jetpacks, spaceships, and invisible furniture. I tried to snap my fingers to see if what I saw was real. But when I did, something strange happened. I moved my hands, and all the rocks in front of me moved with my hands. Suddenly, I realized I was superpowered too. I was so proud that I had superpowers. When I was testing my powers, I saw many people going to the airport. I followed them. I found out that they were getting ready to fight with the bad guys. I wonder what they looked like. I got on the airplane and they took me to their village. Then I saw all the bad guys. Their leader looked strange. He has a green face. His hair was full of grass and leaves. I asked my friend where I was, and they said I was on planet ABK27. I learned that the bad guys wanted to take over the world. They were very strong. Some could control plants. Some could control lights. Some could control metal. The most popular was their leader. He could control plants. We launched a missile at their home, but their dome stopped the missile. There was a loud explosion. We decided we needed to go back to our planet to We flew away and planned a way to win everyone's trust. We made a plan to chase the bad guys away. The next night, we moved. Invisible men hid near their castle and hit them with invisible bats. The evil soldiers started falling to the ground. They realized Invisible Man was near them. They hid in the rock and shot lasers in all directions. I knew I had to help. I lifted the rock and they fell onto the ground. X-ray men told us their hiding places. Team 1 rushed through the castle's back door, startled the defenders. They shot bullets everywhere. We caught them and sent them to the police ship. Team 2 had stronger superpower people. They met nobody but Bushman, the leader of the villains. Some tried to grab him, but they were caught by his plans. Team 1 had already left, so they asked me to help instead. I lifted the rock. I used the rock to hit him on the head and knocked him down. We quickly tied him up and sent him to jail. The good guys had won the day and everyone's trust. Suddenly, I woke up. The room was dark and it was very quiet. All I heard was a strange whirring sound. I got out of bed, rubbed my eyes, and walked to the window. My jaw hit the floor. Out the window, I could see stars above and earth below me. Wait, the earth isn't purple! Thank you for listening.
All right. What an action-packed adventure. All right. So, the next contestant is going to be Doris. Everybody welcome Doris to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Doris. My topic is a dream I had. It was a hot, sunny afternoon. I asked my mom to turn on the fan, but she wouldn't pay attention to me. She was sitting in the bathroom across the hall. So I opened the window myself and took a nap. An hour later, I woke up and saw my dog, Money, staring out the window and wagging his brown furry tail. Money saw a red-haired boy and his dog playing fetch. He wanted to play too. So he quickly jumped through the window, over the fence, and ran to the woods to find it. I quickly ran outdoors and chased after him. But I had no idea where my dog went. I first ran by the park, but only saw an old couple playing with their granddaughter. I wandered around for a while. But then, I remember this wasn't the first time Money had run away, and he always found his way back home. As I got to the front porch, I saw the muddy footprints near a welcome mat, but they weren't going towards the house. So I followed them and it led me into the woods. The footprints took me right to a line of trees. I was so happy to see Manny sitting on the grass. I ran under a tree and hugged him. But he just sat there and didn't move. I looked in his eyes, but something weird. He was acting very strange. I stepped back slowly, because it frightened me. Then it started loudly growling and slowly coming towards me with an evil look. I cheerfully backed away from it. Then it started raining. I ran and hid under a huge rock and waited for the rain to die down. I heard a little girl's voice. Go to sleep, go to sleep. I became very tired and fell asleep. When I woke up, I was in a small, dry house. I turned on lights and saw a scary tiger sleeping on the bed. I thought it was there to keep watch on me. So I slowly tiptoed quietly to the door and tried to open it. It was locked, and I made too much noise. Where are you, little girl? The tiger roared. I was so scared. I shut my eyes and cried. But when I opened one eye, I saw that I was now in a different but familiar place. I was back in my house. I could see my mom, dad, brother, and I playing games by the fireplace. We were all laughing and having a good time. I tried to call to them. I raised my hands and shouted. They kept playing and nobody heard me. I thought this was very unusual. Why couldn't they see me or hear me? Did I travel back into the past? I wanted to go home so badly. Then I suddenly saw a door that wrote, "Guess my name." So I ran to the door and said, "Matt, John, Amy, Jess." Nothing worked. I'm stuck in this nightmare and nobody even knows I'm here. Let me wake up. Let me out of here. Please. Thank you for listening.
All right. What a shocker of an ending, huh? It was like hearing a Twilight Zone episode. Now the next contestant to be on the stage is going to be Jenna. So everybody please welcome Jenna to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Jenna. I'm from 4B. Today I'm going to tell you about my alien teacher. It all started like any other day. I woke up to the usual sound of my dad shouting, "Jenna, get up already! You're going to be late again!" So I got ready in a flash and ran out to the car with my breakfast in hand. By the time I arrived at school, the halls were already empty and quiet. I rushed to class, stopped. When I saw a glowing yellowish light at the end of the staircase, what could it be? I wondered as I walked over to take a peek. There, I saw my teacher, Miss K, talking with someone through a small device. They talked with strange noises that I couldn't understand. I leaned in closer and also noticed that she had hairy legs coming out of her side. Feeling shocked, I took a step back and accidentally kicked the trash can, causing a loud bang. "Who's there?" Miss K snapped. It's me. I'm sorry I'm late again," I said, pretending like I hadn't seen anything. She paused and looked at me suspiciously before letting me into the classroom. That whole day at school, I couldn't even look at Miss K. I was glad when the class was finally over. I really wanted to tell my mom, but who would believe it? So I forced myself to stop thinking about it. Besides, I had more important things to do, like getting ready for a school trip. I was excited to be sharing a room with my best friend Vivian. But when I got to school the next day, Miss K told me that Vivian wouldn't be coming because she had gotten sick. As if that wasn't bad enough, now I also had to share a room with the freaky alien teacher. When the day ended, I felt more tired than usual. I fell asleep when my teacher was still helping my classmates into their rooms. I don't know for how long I had been asleep, but I woke up to the feeling of sharp nails scratching at my cheeks. Once I opened my eyes, I saw Miss K looking straight at me. In that moment, we both screamed, "Ah!" And for a second, she seemed to be just as horrified as I was. I smacked her on the face. Before I could think, I ran straight for the door. I locked her in, but that didn't work. She broke through the wall. As her body twisted and turned into a horrific, spider-like monster. I kept running until I felt something slimy and warm dropped onto my head. When I looked up, I saw Miss K smiling at me from the ceiling with the glistening sharp teeth. That was it, I thought. I was now going to become her midnight snack. Once she caught me, she immediately spun a slimy web around me. "You've been very naughty," she said as she dragged me back to our room. Two men dressed in black suits and dark sunglasses were already waiting for us there. "Thank goodness you're here," Miss K said in a panicked voice. "This is her. She knows I'm an alien." And without saying a word, one of the men pulled out a strange stick, held it in front of my face, and said, "Look here." My heart raced as he pressed the button, and out of nowhere, "Chill!" I sneezed, and just as the light flashed, I closed my eyes. I later found out that they were the men in black. "Guys, the MIB is real!" They tried to erase my memory, but it didn't work. I still remember everything. But shh! Don't tell, or they'll come for me again. Thank you.
Oh man, what a scary story. Thankfully, none of the teachers at Eagles right now is Nelly, right? No? We're just weird. We're just weird. Anyway, let's welcome the next contestant to the stage. Joseph, come on up. Everybody else, let's welcome him.
Good morning, everyone. Let's welcome number 7, Joseph Dunn from the Golden State Warriors. I take a deep breath. The whole crowd was screaming. I could feel the energy in the room. I put on my most charming smile and ran into the court. I high-fived my teammates and turned around to blow my fans kisses. The crowd starts yelling, "MVP! MVP! MVP!" Yeah, that's me. I was loving every second of this. No one could understand how an Asian kid got into the NBA. This is what happened. In college, our team had never gotten into the finals. We almost never won a game. So nobody expected us to now. Our coach even said, "Just try your best and don't get hurt." They were right. In the last 30 seconds, we were still behind by 15. The coach thought we had lost already, so he let me go onto the court. After sitting on the bench for the whole season, this was my first time on the court during a game. I was so excited, and I surprised everyone when I scored 13 points in a row. The room went insane. In the final seconds, I got the ball in my hands. 2 players ran at me. I crossed over to the left, spun to the right, pulled back, and shot a 3-point fadeaway. Swish! I heard. Suddenly, I was lifted high in the air by my team. It was a miracle! After the game,
a scout reported me to their boss. I was recruited second in the NBA draft that year, with a sky-high starting wage. Overnight, I became rich and famous. They told me Jurassic Joe. I got everything you can imagine, like a fancy penthouse and a Lamborghini. They even gave me 2 bodyguards because I was so valuable. I also made friends with Stephen Curry. He was not as cool as I thought when I was a kid. He was very funny and crazy. He told me to stay away from girls and drugs because they always cause trouble. I also learned many basketball skills and tricks from him. He was just like my big brother. After becoming famous, I became one of the superstars of basketball. Every basketball magazine talked about me. I was on the cover of XXL magazine for 5 months in a row, so everyone knew all about me. Nike called me and asked me to endorse their shoes. They let me design my own sneakers. Michael Jordan has had 1 shoe per year with his name. 30 shoes in total over 30 years. You know what? I beat him in 1 year. I used all the money I earned to build a basketball school in Taiwan. I wanted to help more Asian kids achieve their dreams. Hopefully, there will be more like me in the future. Beep! The game is starting. I'm going to take the jump ball. On the whistle, I leap up with all my energy. Suddenly, Harden smacks me on the head. I open my eyes, and I see Steven standing over me to wake me up for school with a pillow in his hands. Thank you for listening.
All right. You know, we disagree on a lot of things sometimes as people, you know, just religion and politics sometimes. But I think we could all use more dreams like Joseph's. All right, our next contestant is going to be Kenny. So please, let's welcome Kenny to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name's Kenny. I'm from 4B. I'm going to tell you about a pirate ship journey. The story I'm about to tell you is real. You're not going to believe it, but it's true. Kay was unlike anyone you've ever met. He never listened in class or did any homework. Yet, he could pass any test and solve any problem thrown his way. Not much was known about him. Not his parents, not where he lived, not even his face, because he always kept his hood up. He liked to carry a red notebook everywhere he went, and would disappear during lunchtime to write on it. Until one day, he never came back. Now, this is where the story takes a strange turn. When Kay opened his eyes again, he found himself standing on an uninhabited island. How he got there still remains a mystery. Some say that he was called by the spirits of the drowned. Besides some palm trees, nothing else lived there. Once the sun began to set, he noticed a brilliant glow coming from the depths of the sea. Confused, he dove down and discovered a sunken pirate ship made entirely of crystals, with human statues of all shapes standing on its deck. Incredible, he thought. When Kay reached up to get some air, the sky had grown dark, and so had the sea. The brightness of the ship was the only thing that guided his way back down. Despite all he had already seen, nothing prepared him for what happened next. The statues began to crack, uncovering living human faces underneath, and the ship floated upwards on its own. He fell back in shock. You see, What he didn't know was that they were cursed by a powerful shaman long ago. The pirates had killed his people and taken their treasures. Now each day, they turn into crystals. And each night, they come back to life. He was captured by the crew that night and ordered to be hung at midnight. But just as the clock struck 12, his notebook shot a bright beam of light from his pocket and fell open onto the floor. After flipping through its pages, the captain looked at it in disbelief. The book contained drawings of all the rarest maps of the world, and it was the key to finding the cure to their curse. He immediately told his men to cut Kay down and kept him as a prisoner instead. The ship sailed until it arrived at the shore of an ancient forest. Legend spoke of a mystical being who lived there. Anyone who could kill it would be granted a wish. And that was exactly what the pirates wanted Kay to do for them. To kill it. They forced Kay to walk through unknown lands with nothing but his notebook in hand. "Move it," they shouted, poking their swords into his back, when suddenly they felt something sweep past them. One by one, the pirates disappeared in all directions, until Kay was the only one left. He heard a deep, thunderous laugh before an armored figure appeared in front of him. "You think you can beat me?" he said, picking him up from the ground. "I'm invincible!" He threw Kay against a tree. Bang! But Kay refused to die there. He got up and pulled out his notebook. Then with the mud on the ground, he began to draw. Anything he put on its pages happened in real life to his enemy. So as he drew flames, the figure gave a loud cry, "Ah!" and fire engulfed him completely, turning him to dust. Kay, or should I say, I, alone survived that day, and now I'm here to tell you this tale. Thank you.
What a great performance.
Okay.
Like I was telling you before, you know, they've written every one of their speeches, and it's just a testament to their great ability, their writing ability to structure something. As teachers, most of the time we try to show them the structure, but the students are the ones that fill it with color and their own creativity. Anyway, let's welcome the next contestant to the stage. Vivian, please, let us welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Vivian. I'm from 4B. Today I'm gonna tell you about my unforgettable experience. Water bottle, check. Notebook, check. Pencil box, check. I'm ready now, I shouted as I eagerly waited for the bus to come. Insects were what I loved most, and I was excited that the day of our school trip had finally arrived. It didn't take long to get to the insect museum. A guide named Alice came to lead our class in. She took us to a lab with many flashy machines. The first thing she told us was, never touch the buttons on any of the machines. Last time a boy pressed one, he disappeared. We still don't know where he went. We all listened quietly, too afraid to move. I stood there and studied all the colorful buttons around me and wondered, what would happen if I pressed one? It wasn't until I heard the door closing that I realized I've been daydreaming by myself. I rushed out to find my class, but carelessly tripped and hit a big red button. Immediately, my whole body went numb, and the room began to spin faster and faster, and boom! I landed on the floor and passed out. When I woke up again, everything around me had turned enormous. I jumped up in a panic and thought, oh no, what am I going to do now? As I stood there,
Feeling lost and terrified, a weak little hand tapped me on the shoulder. I turned around and saw a wrinkly old man with a long white beard. He walked slowly and used a toothpick as his cane. The old man coughed and said, "You must have touched the button too. My name is Eric. I'm the boy who disappeared long ago." I couldn't believe it. He explained that all these years he had been looking for a cure. "You're lucky I found you," he said. "Tonight is very important. It'll be a special full moon. All the insects here will wake up. I have learned of a wasp named Magic Fly. He comes from a mystical world that grows magical flowers. They can cure us. We must find him and convince him to help us." That night, Eric and I waited patiently for a full moon to rise. We sat in a big room where many kinds of insects were being kept. I was falling asleep when Eric shouted, "Look at the moon!" All the insects on the shelves began to shake violently. Many bright lights exploded from them, causing me to close my eyes. When I opened them again, all the insects were alive! Eric was already talking to a wasp when I found him. He waved his hands and told me that Magic Fly was willing to help us in exchange for his toothpick cane. We didn't have any time to waste. We held onto our short legs and flew away through an electrical outlet. Whoosh! We burst out into a colorful garden on the other side. Once there, Magic Fly transformed into a fairy. "Come with me," he said, leading us into the garden. He pulled 2 blue flowers and turned them into little potions for us. "Drink these, and you will become normal again," he said. We put them in our pockets and hurried back. Once we crossed over, Eric and I each got our potions out. I felt nervous. What if it didn't work? What if we have spent the rest of our lives like this? I took a deep breath and drank the potion. Nothing felt different. But when I turned to Eric again, I found a boy standing there. "Is that you, Eric?" I asked, a bit confused. He nodded with a big smile and shouted, "I'm a kid again!" I rushed to give him a hug. It was a day we'd never forget. We both returned to normal and we made great friends for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
The title of that story was An Unforgettable Experience, and I think we can all agree it was. All right, so right now, we're going to be taking a 20-minute break. All right? After the 20-minute break, oh, you guys are happy, huh?
I see your excitement.
So after that 20-minute break, we're going to come back and we're going to start the award ceremony.
Please do not leave. We will be coming back to see our results. Take this time, walk around, put some clothes on, drink some hot cocoa.
Don't forget to go to the bathroom.
And bathroom.
See you back.
Bien 20.